officially start this. I start this lesson officially by greeting you all a good afternoon. And we last met, that was last week, the same day on Tuesday, and we talked a lot. But before we do start our lesson, I request by show of hands, may I see a volunteer to pray for us? A volunteer to give us a word of prayer. By show of hands, a volunteer to give us a word of prayer. I'm thinking, Alho Elijah. Yes, Elijah. Please, Alho Elijah. Oh, Alho Elijah raised up the hand again and ran away. Okay, let me see by show of hands. Someone apart from Favor. At least Favor has already completed something. Let me see more hands. Let me see more hands up. And when I talk about a prayer, I need to summarize the prayer. It may not be in Kiswahili, but in English, the way how I'm using English, because we are basing on English plan Kiswahili. So allow me receive Aluho Elijah to give us a word of prayer.
Good afternoon to you, everyone. Let's humble ourselves for prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Oh Lord Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the gift you have provided us. We thank you for these wonderful teachers you have given us. We pray so that they can help us to understand on what we are going to learn and help us get the knowledge to understand it. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much, Elijah, for the wonderful prayer that you've granted unto us. So we officially do start our lesson. So, Sasha, there are some people who do not want to mute their microphones. So, wherever you see anyone, please you try to mute them. Sorry. Favor, hope Favor, you were with me, right? Favor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hope you're available. So keep available as we do continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, last week we talked about different things, and among the things that we covered, I expect us now to get a preview of what we covered last week. So by show of hands, someone can maybe tell us that last week we covered about this one and I learned this one. We covered about this one and I learned this one. As I told you that we are studying Kiswahili using the English version. We can as well even use other languages, lakini sahi tutatumia Kiswahili. So by show of hands, let me see more for some of you to give a preview of what we talked about. All right, there is Sasha. Sasha is still available. I still recalled your name. So let me receive Sasha.
So we learned about adjectives. We also learned about greetings and numbers.
And numbers. So could you please, can I please ask you one simple question? Sasha, I still need you.
Okay.
Sasha.
Yes.
We talked about greetings. Could you tell me any example of a greeting in Kiswahili which you know?
When greeting a superior, the greeting is shikamoo. When you're greeting your father, you say shikamoo baba because he's a superior. Okay. Then there is also habari za asubuhi, like meaning good morning. Then habari za mchana, meaning good afternoon. Habari za jioni, good evening. Then there is also jambo and hamjambo, which both mean how are you.
Thank you so much, Sasha. I think Sasha has generalized everything about greetings that we did cover last week. She has given us all the different types of greetings. The habari za jioni, habari za mchana, habari za asubuhi, shikamoo, where the reply is marhaba. Then when we have sabarkel, the reply is arkel. So thank you so much, Sasha, for the preview. Okay, then we later talked about, let me first receive more hands, or more trials about the last week's lesson or what we covered last week. Members, let me see more trials, because Sasha first of all told us that we studied about numbers, we studied about adjectives, we studied about the greetings, and she has briefly summarized the greetings that we did study about. So let me receive more hands. Some you may tell us about the numbers, maybe. Hey, about the numbers. I still have Sasha and Audrey. Abigail, Elon, Fadila, who is Divinity? Juliani, Mia, Queen, even Queen, you're just there quiet. Also Titus. So members, let me see participation apart from the two people who are now active, that is Favor and Sasha Audrey. Okay, Favor, can you give your contribution?
It's about numbers.
Okay, about numbers.
I learned sufuri, which means 0.
Yes.
Moja, which means 1. Mbili, 2. Tatu, 3. Nne, 4. Tano, 5. Sita, 6. Saba, 7. Nane, 8. Tisa, 9. Kumi, 10. Then
All
kumi
right.
na moja.
Thank you so much, Favor. Favor, can I ask you one question?
Yes.
Could you please tell us how do we call 100 in Kiswahili?
100
Yeah.
is mia moja.
Can we clap hands for Favor? Okay. I will thank you so much, Favor. Can I also I've received Abigail Shama for also to give us some contributions about what we covered last week.
Last week we covered about different greetings and watched a video on how to greet our elders. For example, habari nzuri. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So how do we greet, let's say you are in the way and you are seeing your grandfather. Which greeting do we give to the grandfather?
Sabalker.
Sabarker, good. Which another greeting? Okay, thank you so much, Shama. She thinks subarcade, where the reply is alcade. Then we can also have shikamoo babu. Then he will reply you marahaba. Like that. Thank you so much, Shama, for the pool review. Okay, so to you, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we covered last week, and I do hope that we enjoyed a lot from Kiswahili lesson. Na kwa hivyo leo au siku ya leo tunaenda kujifunza, siku ya leo tunaenda kujifunza kuhusu jamii. Kuhusu jamii. So when our today's topic is jamii. Jamii. By show of hands, let me see any person from any school that had covered or that had talked about a topic known as jamii. By show of hands. That is Sasha, Audrey, Mia. Okay, this one was taking no. Taking Okelo 5. Okay, and I can see a few of you had covered that topic, and others are there, but they don't want to put up their hands. They fear that I'm going to ask them, which is not the case. Okay, Flores now has come in, and I'm thinking Flores with this one, Florence and Kabanda Benjamin. Okay. Thank you so much for those that at least had covered something little, and for those ones who have not yet, who had not started or who had not talked anything about jamii, it is now this time around that we are going to cover something about jamii. And therefore, I expect you to be more observant, observe clearly, or I need you to be clear when we are studying this lesson, because as I can see, only 50% of you have covered. 50% or a half, we can say even 25%, which is a quarter of you have covered the topic. When I talk of jamii, which is a new topic, jamii, first of all, in your own understanding, you can explain to us either in English. Please, I don't need a direct translation. You can explain to us in English what jamii means. What do you understand by the word jamii? Allow me receive Mia this time around. I want to listen to Mia. Mia. Yes, Mia.
Repeat what you said.
I want you to tell us about jamii. What do you understand by the word jamii? If I can say, you can tell us maybe jamii means this one in English, and it talks about this one like that.
Okay, like Jami means like the society, like shule, school. You talk about like places in the society, like supermarket, hospitali, duka, hoteli, such places.
What I understand by jamii is like a group of people living in a society.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah, for the great and best contribution. So when we talk about Jamii is, Mr. Jeremiah is giving us a good contribution in explanation form that Jamii is a group of people living in the society. And I've been saying that a group of people to live in a society together, maybe they may be having the same language, they may be having the same culture, they may be living there maybe for a certain specific purpose. For example, if I can talk of a school community, when I talk of a school community, to you ladies and gentlemen, we are mainly at school, maybe to learn. That is what makes us a society in the school setting. And we are normally forced to use the same language, which is English, for us to be together or to be united as one society. So thank you so much, Mr. Jeremiah. I can't see me, I still putting up the hand. Maybe he has more contribution. Allow me first to receive him before we go in the details. Mia, you received. Have I? Oh, okay. I think Mia just left her hand up. Okay. So far, so good with girls or the ladies are contributing more. I've so far received the 5 to 6 ladies or girls who have contributed plus 1 boy. So let me get my fellow gents. Abasajja, the boys. And there's a proverb which says, boys are boys. So I need us all of us to contribute. Hey, let me check in your messages. Okay, only one. You're using a phone, so I can't print. So, okay. I think there is nothing big in the okay. Divine is at least giving us some contribution. Divine is saying a community. Then the other one was taking KL5. Please always describe yourself with a name. Saying a society. And when we say a society and a community, all such things do the same thing. A community is a society. Okay, I will get one member now to read for me what I'm going to project here. Okay, it is a S.1 Kiswahili online lesson. Today is 20th May 2025. Or if I read the date in Kiswahili, we say leo ni tarehe 20 mwezi wa 5 au mwezi wa Mei mwaka wa 2025. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I had wanted that I go back with on that topic of biashara, so as we can study tarehe. But later I said, let me continue. Hopefully these people know. So we need to go back and again consult more or make more consultation about the dates. Our mother stroke topic is known as Jamii, which is the society. Then we are having the topic, a good definition of the word Jamii here. We had one of the people who contributed. There was like a Jamii is a group of people living in a certain area. That was Jeremiah. So can I see by show of hands who can read for me this first statement which describes Jamii? By show of hands, which describes or which talks about Jamii. By show of hands. Okay, Mavo is coming. Even Jeremiah is, yes, Mavo. How you can give me the pronunciation of your name?
Mavo.
Mavo. Good. Can you please help us read for us the first definition of Jamii?
Jamii.
Yes.
Kundi la watu Kundi la watu wanaoishi pamoja katika eneo fulani.
Thank you so much, Mavo, for the great
Welcome.
and a great reading. Oh, I didn't. You people, you're challenging me when you're reading. Yesterday I had senior threes, I had senior twos, but they could not read very well the way how you're challenging. You're challenging me, you people, that at least you can read Kiswahili. I love that. Okay, so she has read that jamii ni kundi la watu wanaoishi pamoja katika eneo fulani. That a society is a group of people who live together in a certain area. When I say eneo fulani, it means a certain area. I do think, let me give you a translation here. I think that a society stroke a community is a group of people living together. Living together in a certain area. In a certain area. Katika eneo fulani. So that is part of the translation which I'm just from giving you. You know, we are studying Kiswahili, but while using English. Na mkiwa mnahitaji would you wish I use Kiswahili to Kiswahili or Kiswahili English? I think what can favor us as beginners is using English to Kiswahili. Sio Kiswahili to Kiswahili. Na nikianza kutumia Kiswahili peke yake, na nadhani sote hatutaelewa vile JJ raised his or her hand. I don't know if at all there is any other contribution. Allow me to receive JJ. Yes, JJ. Oh, JJ. Okay. I think JJ was raised up the hand by mistake. So, to you, ladies and gentlemen, we have already seen that a jamii na watu wanaoishi pamoja katika eneo fulani. S.1 is making noise. I think I've tried to mute her. He's using the name as -A². Hey, we've heard you that they're about to beat you. Okay. So we've said msamiati muhimu wa jamii, important society vocabulary. So in the vocabulary, so in the society or in a community, ladies and gentlemen, we normally use the different vocabulary which we normally use. And these are some of the words I've tried to list down. One of them is I want some of them for me now. By show of hands, let me see participants reading for me words. I have words 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I think let me receive. This is Avi. Okay, Avi, could you please pass read for us those words?
Pinda, Pan,
Yes.
Maleokezo, direction.
Yes.
Bakalava, opposite.
Oh, it is Mukabara. Okay, thank you so much. I love the contribution, Avi, Avi, which you have given unto us. We have pinda, which means turn. Then we have maelekezo, which are the direction. Eh? Direction are you taking? We are directing you. Then we have mukabala, that is opposite. For example, you want to direct someone, and we say it is I stay opposite Stanbic Bank. Ninaishi mukabala na benki ya Stanbic. Have you heard? Eh? Opposite of something. Well, we are not talking about the opposite form. This time around, it is known as mukabala, which is maybe in giving directions of places in our society. Okay, that's we will. Oh, which okay, I think Anita has something to tell us. Anita. Okay, I've tried to receive you, Anita. Okay, Anita had wanted to give you a microphone, but then it's like maybe your network may be unreachable because I tried to send the microphone to you or to unmute you, but then it is refusing. Anyway, you can also type your message in within within the messages here. That's why I said good luck. Okay, now I'm still reading some of your messages. A good amount of Kiswahili. Okay. Anita. Okay. Anita, I'm receiving you, you're not talking. So let's continue with our lesson. And for any question, please always, you can raise up the hand or you can always type it in within your messages. Though I'm thinking the messages are becoming very many and some of them are not related to what we are studying about. So before that, I need by show of hands, who can tell me the different places in our society, the different important places in our society? By show of hands. Oh, that's a very good. When I see hands are very many, then I just become very happy. Namshukuru Mungu. Okay, I see Hashim. Hashim?
Hospitali.
Hospitali. Is that the pronunciation of your name?
Yes.
All right. Hospitali. Thank you. What does it mean?
Hospital.
Hospital. Thank you so much, Hashim. Okay. Can I get more trials, more contributions? Anike. Anike. I've received Anike. Okay, Anike will come maybe later. Okay, Anike. Yes?
Shule.
Shule. What's the meaning?
School.
A school. Thank you so much. Then you'll give me the pronunciation of your name. You're called Sanchia. Sanchia. Okay, Sanchia.
Benki.
What's the pronunciation of your name?
Sansha.
Sasha. Good. Now we have Benki. What is the meaning of the word Benki?
Bank.
Thank you so much. Let me get more contributions here. JJ Favor, Annie contributed. Okay, JJ. JJ?
Duka.
Yes?
Duka.
Tupa.
Duka. Duka. Duka.
JJ?
Duka.
Duka, very good. Duka, good, which means a shop. Uh-huh. Thank you so much, JJ. Next time I need to know your name. I'm thinking JJ. So I don't know if it is in the other song for, was it for Diamond Platnumz where I was singing JJ. Eh? There was a singer, but then they stole my microphone. Let me receive this one with Galaxy tab. This one is Galaxy tab A. Yes?
Maskiti.
Ma?
Kiti.
Pipi.
Maskiti.
Ma?
Maskiti.
What's the meaning?
Mosque.
Very good. Thank you so much for the contribution. But what is your name, please?
Abigail.
Abigail. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Abigail. So, okay, so members, we are having very many places in our society. I'm sorry, I'm leaving out Jeremiah, Mia, Tekino, Mavo. We shall do meet. Okay, you will give me or you will contribute in the other, where we are heading to now. So we are having such different places in our society. And the reason is why we try to know why do we try to know all those places in our society. Two members, you will receive one of the members in your society and wants to go somewhere, but then you don't know. You don't know. He's asking, do you have hospitality? And you don't know. So we are getting the vocabulary when it is still early or before you go somewhere. I think Jeremiah has something burning. Jeremiah has something burning. Jeremiah. Okay, let me receive you, Jeremiah. You may be having something. Jeremiah.
Yes? I was waiting for the next question so that I answer it.
Oh, okay. So right. We are having we are having the different places in our society, which I've also tried to list here. So I request now I will receive Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is a constant contributor now among boys. I received Hashimu, I think with another boy. So boys are now 3 in the class. So if you're a boy, please try to raise up your hand. I receive your contribution at least. Even if you don't know, you can raise up your hand and you say, I am a boy, because boys are boys. So you can even raise up the hand and say, I am a boy, full stop, if I ask a question. Hey, I need you please in class. Let me not be in class alone. Then Jeremiah, I want you to read for us the following mahali muhimu or the important places in the society, starting from number 1 up to number 11.
Hospitali, shule, vuyo, benki, chitoyo cha magari, duka kuu, duka, soko, kanisa, misikiti, polisi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremiah. And I was able to read the hospitali, shule, vyoo, bank, kituo cha magari, duka kuu, duka, soko, kanisa, msikiti, police. And when we talk about all those are the important places in our society, they are not only those ones that have listed down, we still have more, and more. So I wanted you to raise up the hand. And if you don't raise up, I will just pick at random. Who doesn't know? And you can say, I would like to know what the meaning of number 7, of number 6, if you don't know some of the meanings of these words or of these important words. You can just say, I would like to know number 11, Maila Luboa. Let me start with Maila. Yes?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, Luboa?
I'm fine. I would like to know the meaning of number 5.
Number 5. Thank you so much. She's saying, want to know the meaning of the word number 5, which is kituo cha magari. First of all, when we talk about magari are the vehicles. So that means we are talking about either the taxi park, the bus park. Kituo is where all such vehicles do park. So when you go to Kampala, you will find there is bus park. Well, we have like Global Bus Park, that same bus park. We have the tax park and the new tax park and the old tax park. So those are the so-called kituo cha magari. Let me receive Sonia. Sonia, I think, okay, Sonia.
Good afternoon, teacher. I would like to know the meaning of number 3.
Of number 3. Thank you so much. So she's saying she wants to know the meaning of number 3. I think members, as I first display them down, you are able to write. I think I'm not rushing. It's why I leave them on the screen for some good time. So as for the people who are noting down, and let's note down, members, we are getting a new vocabulary which will help us develop and run our Kiswahili language. She wants to know number 3. And number 3 in plural form is known as the chuo. Then in singular form is known as chuo. Then in plural form as the vyuo. And that one means colleges. We can talk of colleges, the way how they say they are attending you in a college. So those are the colleges. Okay, thank you so much, Sonia. I think I've replied you. Do I again receive Sasha? There is Priscilla and Joan who are studying together right now. I don't know who is asking. Priscilla, is it Priscilla or Joan?
Yes, teacher.
Who is asking?
Priscilla.
Priscilla this time around. Okay.
Good afternoon, mwalimu.
Good afternoon. We say habari za mchana.
Habari za mchana, mwalimu.
Nzuri.
I would like to know the meaning of number 6.
Number 6. Thank you so much. All right. So if you check on number 6, we have duka kuu and duka. So when we say duka kuu, that is a supermarket. Duka kuu is a supermarket. Then when we go to number 7, which is duka, that is a shop. Just a shop. You know, when you compare a shop and a supermarket is bigger than a shop. So that's why we are saying duka kuu. Thank you so much, Priscilla, for the question. I think you left your hand up. I don't know if this time around Joan is the one who's going to ask. Okay. I have to receive also Agaba Isaac. Hey, there is a gent. So Agaba Isaac, I think nakazindalo nga tekakwagala. Agaba Isaac. Oh, is it the network? Okay, Agaba Isaac.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Agaba Isaac, it may be network. I will have to unmute you again because he had a contribution. Agaba Isaac. Yes. Okay, I think that is, I don't know the problem with him or her. But then I think you had a question. I will receive you next time. Then we have Sulaya. Sulaya, any question?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Teacher, I wanted to know the meaning of number 9.
Okay, so allow me explain the meaning of number 9 and number 10. You see, sometimes I was pairing these words. So, kanisa was brought to, it is a word which was brought in Kiswahili. You see, Kiswahili is a combination of languages. It is a combination. The Baganda contributed in the building of Kiswahili, the Banyankole, the Bagisu, the Basoga, the what? The Nozanas, when we say the Acholi, the Lukbal, all those people contributed in the building of a Kiswahili language. There is no one who owns Kiswahili. And when we check on number 9, they are telling you kanisa. In Luganda, tujite kanisa. Owulira Omuganda gamba ngenda muka. Hey, do they say ngenda mu church? Ngenda mu kanisa. All right. When you go to the Banyankole, to the Bachiga, to the Batolo, to the I think I can also listen to all those languages. They say it is a kanisa. So you can see all those languages to come to together to form. That's where they got that word kanisa. So kanisa means a church, for your own information. Then when you go to number 10, which is musikiti, it means a mosque, a mosque. Ngenda ku muzigiti, wali ku muzigiti, musikiti. So they just changed the pronunciation of the name, hence also tahajia. Tahajia means the spelling. Also the spelling changed. So number 9 means a church, whereas number 10 means a mosque. Let me receive, I don't know, Jackie. Yes, Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Good afternoon, teacher. I would like to, yes, I would like to know the meaning of number 8.
Okay. In fact, I left it behind also. I was comparing how I compared number 6, 7, and 8 at once. Those are the words which we find in the last topic that we covered, which is okay, this is senior 2. Senior 1 we've not yet covered what a topic known as biashara, which is business. That is the senior 3. Sorry, senior 2. So duka kuu is a supermarket, whereas number 7, which is a shop. Then number 8 means a market, These public markets where they come, and so we have hawkers, we have those people, the seasonal markets. are known as soko. When we are in the market, when we say in the market, we say sokoni. Ninaenda sokoni. That becomes in the market. I hope that one is done. Okay, I'm still having Sasha. This time around, Sasha raised up the haha and area. I will therefore not leave you behind. Sasha and Annie K. Okay, Sasha.
My concern was on 11 because I think there is a mistake. Police are the
Can we clap hands for Sasha? Can we clap hands for Sasha? Just we clap hands for Sasha. Members, let's katujewe jebaitachi. It is called what? Let me see people who are not envy of Sasha to ask her question. That is Divine, Avi, Abigail, Angelina, Annie, and many others who are clapping hands for the best. It is why I had to make it number last. I wanted you to ask some people who could not ask, because we all know that is a word which we are used to. If they say police is all of you will do know that it is exactly the police which you know. But can a police be a place? Exactly, it is no. And our heading says, mahali muhimu, the important places, not the important people in the society. Na kwa hivyo hapa on number 11, we say kituo cha police. That means a police station. Kituo cha police, which is a police station. Let me receive Sasha to see if I have answered you clearly.
Yes.
Okay, it is now clear?
Yes.
Otherwise, I like giving. Then, okay, we have, let me receive the last person as Annie. Annie, have I received you, or it's still a network problem?
You've received me. I would like to know what number 3 is.
Number 3 is, okay, let me repeat on number 3. Number 3, I've said view. Let me write it here. When it is in singular form, it is known as chuo. Are we together? Then when it is in plural form, it is known as view. Okay, sorry. It is known as viewer. And this means the colleges. College. And when I talk about college, a college can be a campus. When I say vyuo vikuu or chuo kikuu, that becomes a university. And when I say chuo, it means a college, any college. I think I've answered you very well, Sasha. Sorry, Annie K. Kyla, Angel, Patience, and Suga. I think you're in class, and please try to note down something. Don't waste time. So we have now been able to, can I receive one person now? One person. This question goes to one person. I want to see by show of hands, any person who is willing to be asked any question. And the question is from me. You don't know the question, but I will have to ask you, who is willing? And the question is all about mahali muhimu, or the important places in the society. Avi is still standing boldly. Annie, Mia, I think Avi was the first person. Let me receive Avi. Avi. Have I received you and I gave you the Avi?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you ready for my question?
Yes.
The question goes to you.
Mm.
Only one question. Could you please help? I'm going to read Kiswahili words for you. You tell them to me in English, right?
Okay, Chair.
I'm starting with number 1, hospitali.
Hospital.
Thank you. Then we go to shule.
School.
Thank you. Then we go to vyuo.
Toilet. College. College.
Thank you. Then we go to benki.
Bank.
Thank you. Then we go to kituo cha magari.
Parking lot.
Yes. Parking yard.
Parking lot.
Yes. Thank you so much. You're giving a good vocabulary. Then we go to duka kuu.
Supermarket.
Thank you. Then we go to duka.
Shop.
Thank you. Then we go to soko.
Market.
Thank you so much. Then we go to kanisa.
Church.
Thank you so much. Then we go to musikiti.
Mosque.
Thank you. Then we go to the last one, which is kituo cha magari.
Kituo cha polisi or kituo cha magari?
Kituo cha polisi.
Police station.
Banai.
Yes, teacher.
I thought only one thing will fail you, but then still, can we please clap hands for her? Clap hands for her like 100 times even. Okay, it's a very great contribution, Avi. I do hope that all of us are going to be like her. All of us are already like her. Avi.
Yes, please, Chair.
Okay, the last question, please. I think at least you failed one. Can you get 100? It is now 2 minutes past 3. That means we still greet a good afternoon. How do we greet a good afternoon in Kiswahili?
Habari ya mchana.
Thank you so much. Katigwe kanguleke. Mkutade. Thank you so much. I love and like the contribution. Okay, so to you, boys and girls, at least you're appreciating me. You're still telling me that you're in class and you're very much observant. For the next session that we are coming in now, I will not ask, I will rather distribute a question to any person. So I expect all of you now to be ready to any person. Ate bolabanga muwada akazindalo naduka. Tegela ntino is running away from the question. Okay. So now we are having these different places. They are of they take a big position in the society, and therefore we have to know their importance. So we are starting with hospital or hospital. And when we talk about hospitality, we said, ate nange simanyo bisoma. So I will not read for you, but you will rather read for yourselves. Let me see. Let me see this time around. I'll pick there someone. I'll pick there someone. I'll pick there someone. So if I call the name and you see the person who is not responding, you know is running away. Okay. We're having a group of people who are studying together. They are seated together, and these people look to be three in a group. I'm seeing them. I'm giving a microphone to one of them to be asked a question. I'm muting Kyla, Angel, Patience, Suga. I'm unmuting them. It means I'm distributing a microphone to them for us to tell, or to read for us, or to reply to the question that will be asked unto them. Naye ng'akazindalo kabaganye. Akazindalo ng'akabaganye. Someone is crying.
So we don't know.
Yes, please, Kyla. Angel and Patience.
So we don't know.
Okay, no. The thing is, we are having here in our table. Are you seeing the table that we are having?
Yes.
Right. It is a good class. I can listen the vibe.
Yeah.
So we are having hospital, which is number 1. Then we're having umuhimu, which means the importance. Could you please read for me the first word here, which is the first word which is in English, the first sentence which is in English?
To treat sick people. To treat sick people.
The one in Kiswahili now?
Kutibu wagonjwa.
Hey, let's try it.
Kutibu wagonjwa. Kutibu wa.
Kutibu wa?
Wagonjwa.
Kutibu wagonjwa. Thank you so much. In fact, there is any missing in. Thank you so much for the contribution. I love it. And keep like a class the way how you've done it. Thank you so much. I think you're noting down some of such things, right?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. So now, members, we are having the press and its importance. We are thinking a hospital of which its importance is kutibu wagonjwa. Then we're having the second thing as shule, and already we know that shule, or Avi had already translated for us that shule means a hospital, which is kufundisha watu. The big, sorry. Does shule mean a hospital? Shule means a school. And we are saying that the importance of a school is to teach people. I can say to teach people. Hey, they may be students or what, but they are all people. Okay. Then we are having banking. When we talk about banking, bank has the roles or the different roles, but one of the main roles is to saving our money, or which is kuhifadhi pesa, to save money. Oh, it is where we save our money from. Then we are thinking the word stock. Where we have kupa mikopo, that is giving loans. Giving loans. So wherever you see the word mikopo means loans. And then we are having another one, which is duka. Duka, of which I've already explained to you, or where Avi had translated for you that duka means a shop. And therefore, kuuza vitu, for the main purpose of a shop, of course, it is selling commodities. So that is selling commodities. So that's where we go and buy the commodities or the needs which we do want. Whether you want a book, you want a pencil, you want salt, you want what, you go in a shop and get anything of your need. Your pockets are the ones that will talk or that will decide on how many things to take. Then we're having soko, which is a market. And when we talk about markets, members, we said that for the case of markets, it is a place. By the way, a market is a place where we meet, buyers and sellers. Kyla is not writing, plus Patience is sleeping. So please, let's see, do the needful. Okay. So kukusanya watu wa kuuza na kununua bidhaa. I've said that a market is a place where we meet buyers and sellers. And I'm leaving this table there so as we can be writing. We can briefly put up or structure this table so as it can help us whenever we want to make research. These things are there for us to get prior knowledge about something that we have to cover. So we can be writing briefly in 1 minute. Let's write. Hopefully we are done with copying up the table. So those are the different places with the different importances in the society. Then we also have kituo cha gari, which is kuhifadhi amani. When we say kituo cha police, it is kuhifadhi amani or keeping peace. Keeping peace or arresting wrongdoers. We can say la arresting wrongdoers. Or kufunga washtakwa. But for you to be arrested, you have to be taken in the court first. Okay, we're having a new vocabulary here on the table that we have. That is number 7. And when we talk about mahakama, it means court. 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 Mahakamani. Mahakama means a prison. A prison. I think prison, the word prison is written like that. That is kufunga washitakwa. Arresting wrongdoers. When you are a wrongdoer, then you're taken in a prison and you're arrested. Then you have kituo cha magari. That is where vehicles park. Ni kituo cha magari. We can write it like that. Oh, ni kituo cha magari. Then you have kanisa kuabudu Mungu. That is where we go to praise or worship our God. Okay, before I move to any other step, may I see if at all there are questions by show of hands. If you have any question, you can raise up your hand. I will pick you and I see what you're asking by show of hands, if at all there is any. And if there isn't any, then I move to the next subtopic. We cover it also because we have something that we have to enjoy down the topic.
Sir, could you wait for some, like 2 minutes? We copy the work.
Okay, Favor, I've had your request and your request has been granted. Okay, the way how Abby is playing, I know she's done. Hopefully all of us are done. Yeah, Abby is now playing. So all those ones, we're talking about the different places with their importance in the community. So I think the 2 minutes are done favor. Hopefully you hooked up the notes. Let me also first go through your messages, and I see okay. So you see, when I read in your charts, I understand the type of people I'm now teaching. So that's where I say, kumbe I'm teaching these people. Okay, I think I saw someone requesting that could you please write for us all the importances in English. It is okay. Your request has been granted. Only to a few of you who were in this print, please, charity begins at home. Try to show your discipline or to try to display a good image of your home at least. I know your dads and moms are very disciplined people, or your guardians. So try to show a good reflection of your home. Okay. So someone is saying, could you please help us translate? It's a very good question. Let me help you. Number 5, it talks about kukusanya watu wa kuuza na kununua. That is, can we say combining? It combines buyers and sellers, commodities. Then when we go to another thing, which is prefer the amani, that is keeping peace. Keeping peace. And then we have another one. We have another one as kufunga washtwaka, that is arresting wrongdoers. Arresting wrongdoers. Then kuabudu Mungu. We normally, I think you've ever heard of this song. Tuna kuabudu kulamibwa, like that. We go to church to worship God. Worship God. When you're writing the word God and you start it with a small G, it means the jaja. Buli obugoduzi obutini. Then we have kituo cha magari, kusanya magari. Kusanya magari. It is a parking yard for vehicles. Parking yard vehicles. Oh, do we write the word vehicles like that? Kusanya magari or parking yard for vehicles. We can just be writing all such things. We can write them down. Okay, so you think when I read in your messages, and some of you write things which are totally not related, it means I may ignore most of your concerns. And now the one who helped you to at least to give out that question has helped very many, because most of us were unable to translate the meaning of different places in our community and translate them in English. So you have helped very many. Okay, hoping is also done. So members, when we look at different places in our community, the first challenge is giving a direction of such a places in the community. Giving directions of such places in the community. You meet someone and asks you, where is the location of we can say of the tax park? Where can I find the tax park from? And you cannot really, as a secondary student so far, you cannot for sure direct someone to go onto the what? Maria, call me after this. Okay, I've been trying to write to see through your messages. You find that you are unable to do what? To direct someone to a certain place. It is something shameful at this age. So at this age, I expect at least you'll be able to call or to direct someone. If tells you, please direct me to Mr. Jeremiah's shop. Hey, you may find Jeremiah has a big shop in town and it is known. Then you start saying that, you see, when you go to, you move directly to town and you go to Jeremiah's shop. No, we need to see direction. You go, when you reach at the hardware, turn left. When you turn left, then you will see a bus park, then move straight, cross the bus park, then on your right, behind you, there is a very big post showing Jeremiah and Hashim Arcade. Then inside, there is Jeremiah's shop. So you can see how someone can use directions to help someone. Okay. So now we are having directions first. They're the ones that we're going to talk about when we are talking about the society or the community. And when I talk about a direction, I mean what we call DIRA. DIRA is a campus direction. DIRA Dira is a compass, a compass direction. Compass. Oh, compass. Do we write the word compass like that? Compass direction. I'm not an English teacher. So please write the right thing. Compass direction. That is known as data. I think the word compass we don't have over here. We have a compass direction. It is known as data. So we use the compass direction to describe the different places in the society, or to direct different people to go to different places in our society. Therefore, a compass direction is more vital when giving directions of different places in the community. Okay, I think some of you, as you're here, most of you are now concentrated in messages. Please, let's now focus here. Let's focus what I have projected on what I've projected now. Allow me ask who? Angelina. Me first see. Oh, Abby is even ready. Angelina, I picked Angelina. I think Angelina?
Yes.
Have you seen what I've projected?
Yes, I'm seeing.
You've seen. Okay. We're having Dira. Don't take the microphone away. Keep with the microphone, right?
Okay.
We're having Dira. I've said Dira is
compass direction.
Thank you so much. Can you please read for me the main 4 compass directions that I have tried to illustrate? The main 4.
Kaskazini.
Thank you.
Magharibi.
Thank you.
Mashariki.
Thank
Kusini.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Which school are you from? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the great contribution. Okay, I'm now going to receive also a gent this time around. And all boys, as I said, boys are ever prepared for any question that comes in. Boys are ever prepared with any question. So I'm receiving Hashim. Hashim?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Okay, Hashim.
Yes.
The last contributor read for us Kaskazini, Magharibi, Kusini, Mashariki. But we don't know their meanings. Could you please help us translate them?
Kaskazini means north. Magharibi means east. Mashariki means west.
Yes.
Kusini means.
Thank you so much. Please keep with the microphone. Then we're having the sub-directions which we do have within the campus direction. First of all, we're having Kaskazini Magharibi, Kusini Magharibi, Kusini Mashariki, and Kaskazini Mashariki. Please, could you help us translate them also?
Kaskazini Mashariki means northwest. Kusini Mashariki means southwest. Yes. Kusini Magharibi means southeast.
Yes.
Kaskazini magharibi means northeast.
Northeast. Thank you so much, Mr. Hashim, for the great and good contribution that you're giving us. Okay. I'm thinking more hands up. So I'm going to ask one of you now. I'm going to ask one of you now. But this question is now strong. So let me see. I'm receiving, I think I saw Jacob somewhere. Namugongo Elias. Maybe let me receive Jacobo Muller. Think I've tried to receive you, Jacob, but then I don't know if it's, Jacob. Jacobo?
Yes. Yes,
right.
teacher.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm doing well.
Are you taught by Mr. Joseph?
No, I'm taught by Mwalimu Mukama Crispus.
Oh, Mukama Crispus. All right. So tumejifunza kuhusu dira. We have learned about the campus direction. How best do you think a campus direction can help us? In our society or in our real life? Jacob? Jacob, I do say. All right. So we need now to know. Okay, now let me generalize my question. The people who are putting up hands, I need you to now help me. You can construct any sentence, and use one of the vocabulary about the campus direction. One of the words, whether mashariki, magharibi, kusini, mashariki, those ones, you use one of the words to make a sentence. So I need to see in your sentence, you having one of that words. One of that words. I have seen Jacob coming back. I think you're now ready to answer that question. It was for Jacob. Hope Jacob, you're now ready.
Yes.
Okay. Could you help us?
Ninasomea kidato cha kwanza Maragabi, meaning I study in senior 1 West.
Thank you so much. Okay, have you seen? Ninasomea kidato cha kwanza Magharibi. Magharibi, which is in the west. So it's a very good description. Have you seen how the campus direction helps us? There, that means you go on in classes on streams and you see where is stream west, where is stream east, where is stream this one, and you get. Let me receive also a lady this time around. That's none other than Mia. Mia, I've tried to give you a microphone. Mia.
Yes.
Would you please talk to us? I think Mia's network is not yet clear. And your network has been good. So I don't know why now. Mia, we shall receive you next time. Let me receive Gloria to help you or to Gloria. Why is the network now not good? Generally, Gloria. I think network must be. Gloria? Gloria. Yes, please. That one takes me back. Don't mute. Leave your microphone there. That one takes me back to the person. That takes me back to the person that I had chosen as the class monitor. Where is Favor? Favor, can you please put up your hand? I want to ask you something. I want to unmute you. Favor. Nothing here, Mang. Okay, Favor. Yes. I want to Favor. Yes, Gloria tried to explain to us her point. Did you or have you had anything, or it was also a problem, or a network problem, the way how I'm hearing her message?
Her network is not good.
Her network was not good. Okay, I thought it's mine, so it is, that means the network, it is somehow low to her part or in her section. Hopefully she will be back well. Let me now receive another person. Let me again receive Gloria, because Gloria had a good point, but the problem was with network. Gloria. Still it is poor. Okay, Gloria, could you please write that one in our chat? Write your answer in our chats. You can write it in our chats. But at least chats, I know the answer will come. I had another one as me. I tried to receive your also. It was the same problem, but this time around, let me see contribution from you once again and see if at all the network is now clear. I think it's the same thing. Lubowa Maila.
Dada yangu anasoma kidato cha 6 magharibi.
Thank you so much, Mia. Dada yangu anasoma kidato cha kwanza magharibi. What does it mean?
My sister is in senior 6 East.
Senior 6 East. Thank you so much, Maila Boa, for that great contribution. Then I'm thinking, Divi.
Sir.
Yes, please.
I'm making a mistake on the campus direction. Mashariki and Magharibi, you have exchanged them.
I have exchanged them. So we should be having Mashariki this side?
Yes, Mashariki is east this side.
And Magharibi this side?
Yes.
Okay, let me see people. By show of hands, what's your name?
Divine.
Divine. So by show of hands, I need people to observe very well. You see, we are studying together now. People, you've said Magharibi is east, right?
Yeah. Magharibi must be on the left-hand side.
So Magharibi should be which one? Translate Magharibi in English.
Magharibi is west.
Magharibi is west?
Yes.
Then Mashariki is east.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see people who are supporting her answer. Hey, you see, we are now studying. I've seen people becoming very active now. People who are supporting her opinion. I'm thinking so Raya, Priscilla, also I think Joan is also supporting it. Juliani, Avi, they have disappeared. What again? Okay, Titus is also supporting you. Jacob is even clapping hands for you. Uh-huh. You mean they are only these ones? I need to see more people supporting, if at all she's correct. Because we know that Mashariki is East. That's why we have Mashariki Africa. When you are reading, when you're thinking our East African anthem with the Mungu twaomba ilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki. Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki, the East African Community. Jumuiya, or we can say Jamii ya Afrika Mashariki. And is supporting Boas, Laya is supporting. Okay, S squared is also supporting. Let me see people who are in class. Who are in class? Okay, thank you so much. I've noted down the names. Okay, then by show of hands, let me see people who are saying she is wrong. By show of hands. Myla, you're supporting or you're opposing? Okay. Now let me even allow you. Myla. Have I received Myla? Oh, let me receive a gent to conclude it. That is none other than Jacob. Jacob, I've tried to receive you. Think it's still...
Yes, yeah.
Jacob.
Yes.
What did you talk about someone's complaint?
What do you mean by someone's complaint? Oh, yeah.
Jacob, you're running away.
No, she's correct. Because at school, our streams at school are named according to the campus directions.
Thank you.
And we find that, yes, our streams at school. And Mashariki is east, Magharibi is west, Kaskazini is north, and Kusini is south.
And therefore, we are supposed to be having Mashariki where we are having Mashariki, we should replace it with which what?
Mashariki, we should replace it with Magharibi, and Magharibi should be replaced by Mashariki.
Can we first clap hands for the person that asked the question? Then we again clap hands for Jacobo for the best explanation. Courtney is clapping hands. I love that. No one else is clapping hands. You people, even Jacobo is clapping hands for himself. Whom else? Whom else? Okay, that's why I said, please, first read for me. First read for me those words. First read for me those words. And the people were translating for me. So we are having these words, Mashariki, which means the east. Then we're having kaskazini. Kaskazini, which means the north. Then we are having magharibi. Magharibi, which means the west. Then the last one, which is kusini. Kusini, which is the south. So when I find people that are trying to discover where everything is, I love it. It means you're at least reading something. And for those ones who had already copied and written down everything like this, please interchange the two. I highlighted them, that is west and east. So east must be on your, sorry, west must be on your right hand side, whereas east on your left hand side. That is when we are filling the compass direction. You may know the names directly, but when you try to indicate them on the compass direction, it becomes a problem. So without wasting our time, I think we have already drawn the compass direction down there. So we are going to see matumizi ya compass or matumizi ya dira, where we can use the compass direct from. We are having one of the short passage here, and I want one member now. I want two people, a boy and a girl, a boy and a girl, a boy and a girl. Let me see them raising up the hands. I've already seen Gloria, Avi, Mia. I'm not seeing a gent. Okay, there is Jacobo. I'm going to unmute Jacobo. I will as well unmute Jacobo.
Yes, teacher.
All right, we are together. Then, Jacobo, can you unmute any other person that you can work with? Sorry, or you just look through. Jacobo has disappeared.
Teacher.
Okay, I've said, could you please, which any other person can I unmute for you? Okay, I think there is a problem with Jacobo's phone, and is in and out. Jacob. Okay, Myla.
Yes.
Okay, you are online. So let me mute you and mute you with someone else. Could you please put up your hands, boys? Boys. Okay, there is Rahim. Rahim. I think Rahim still there is a network problem. Rahim?
Hello.
Okay, Rahim?
Yes.
Yes, how are you, Rahim?
I'm fine.
Okay, so coming to our next topic, please, you can remain with the microphone. The microphone is with Rahim and Myra this time around. Rahim, have you seen what I've projected now?
Yes.
On the heading we're having tazama na kutaja unachoona katika mchoro. Rahim.
Yes.
If you can just observe carefully, what do you see on mchoro? If you say mchoro is a picture, what do you see? Yes.
The youthful young girl is directing the
Yes.
old man.
Thank you so much. Maila,
Yes, please, teacher.
could you also tell us your observation? What are you observing?
I'm seeing a woman directing an old man to
The old
the
man.
body.
That one is, okay, let's also go in part of geography. That one is in the front part of the photograph, right?
Yes.
If we can check in the background of the photograph, what do we see there?
A border station.
A border station.
And vehicles.
And vehicles. When we check behind, we have the vehicles. Okay.
Parking
Thank you
lot.
so much for the observation. So now we are going, Myra, you're going to work as that woman that you've seen. Whereas Rahim is now our old mzee, who is going to work as our mzee now. So you can see the woman is trying to direct the old mzee to somewhere is just showing there. We shall detect and know where the mzee was going. So he's saying, utaenda hivi mzee, unaona zile bodaboda pale chini? The mzee is saying now, which means yes. So let's first follow and see what the story tells us.
Yes.
They say, soma na kuingiza mazungumzo haya. Allow me first read and listen carefully. Don't mute your microphones, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, I can hear that of you. You're still hearing me. Let me first work as Muzei. I will as well work as Mutesi. So Maila, you're known as Mutesi, whereas Rahim is now known as Muzei.
Okay.
Okay, Muzei, are you listening me?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Then Mutes, are you listening me?
Yes.
Okay, now Muzei starts like this. I say, hujambo bibi. Sijambo mzee, shikamoo mzee, habari gani? Ni salama sana. Naomba msaada wako tafadhali. Kituo cha magari kiko wapi tafadhali? Then mtu asisei, magari gani mzee? Taxi au bus? Aha. Then the story continues. Mzee is saying, ninataka taxi inayokwenda barabara ya Chirika, Panda, Bweyogerere, Seta, Tumukono. Mutes akionyesha kwa vidole, that means he's trying to show there. Teremuka pale chini kwenye zile bodaboda, halafu utapinda kwenye mkono wako wa kulia, endelea mbele kidogo ufike karibu na duka kubwa la vitabu, pinda kushoto, utaona stendi ya tax hizo. Hata utasikia kondakta wakiita banda, chileka, banda, like that. Then they say, asante sana. Mutes is replying as karibu. Okay, we are now going to listen from Mutes, sorry, Muzei and Mutes. Muzei, when I say Muzei, I mean Rahim. Muzei? Rahim?
Can you scroll up, please? Yes. I say, hujambo bibi.
Okay, yeah, okay, first wait. So Muzei is going to talk, and when Rahim finishes, immediately I want to listen from Myra, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, we start.
I say, hujambo bibi.
I'm not listening from Myra. Myra, do say.
Hello. Yes, teacher. Yes, sir. Sir, we can't hear you.
Oh, are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Gloria and Rahim.
Sir, I can't hear you.
Oh, still we're having a problem now. Gloria?
The for me, I can hear you.
Gloria? Okay. Gloria, you have a very good network, but then I don't know where the problem is coming from. I maybe go back to Sulaya.
Yes.
Sulaya,
Teacher.
you're now ready, right?
Yes.
Okay, Rahim?
Yes.
I hope you're still ready. Okay, can you now, Rahim will start, then Mutes, who is now Sulaya, will add.
Okay.
Yes. Aise, hujambo bibi?
Sijambo miezi. Shikamo miezi. Mzee. Habari gani?
Ni salama sana. Naomba msaada wako tafadhali. Kituo cha magari kito wapi tafadhali?
Magari gani mzee? Teksi au basi?
Aha, yes, mzee.
Ninataka teksi inayokwenda barabara ya Kireka Banda Bwegere Seta Mukono.
Akionyesha kwa vidole. Telemka pale chini kwenye zibodaboda. Halafu atapinda kwenye mkono wako wa kulia. Endelea mbele kidogo ufike karibu na duka kubwa la vitabu. Pinda kushoto utaiona stendi ya teksi hizo. Hata utasikia makondakta wakita.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we please clap hands for the two people? That is Muzei and Mutesi, whereby Muzei was Rahim, then Mutesi was Sulaya. I love the contribution that you're please putting up. Thank you so much. And I love the way how you've been active this time around. This time around, we've tried to balance the boat. Boys are participating and also girls are doing are playing a very big role. I love the contribution to you, ladies and gentlemen. That was our Kiswahili lesson, which is on, it is normal on Tuesday. Today it was 20th. And we talked about jamii na watu au mahali muhimu katika jamii. Katika kipindi kijacho, nadhani tutakuwa tunaelekeza au tunaendelea na kuhusu mada yetu ya leo inayohusu jamii. If at all we meet again, we shall again talk about the jamii, which is the society, or we complete the topic about the people and the different places in the society. I do think that everyone has been able now to understand and get something, at least from this lesson. I love you. I appreciate your contributions and remain as Mwalimu Elisha. Tukutane tena. Kwaheri, kwaheri, kwaheri. Nyinyi nyote nawatakia mema.